Hi, my name's Elisa. I'm one of the vets here at Taronga Wildlife Hospital, Dubbo. We're celebrating the 1-year anniversary of our brand new wildlife hospital. Here at the Wildlife Hospital, we take care of the health of over 700 animals that call Taronga Western Plains Zoo home, as well as over 600 native animals that are injured, orphaned or sick that come through our doors each year. Our new Wildlife Hospital is a purpose-built facility with specialised treatment areas and housing for all kinds of wildlife species. We also have our conservation scientists based here and a reproductive laboratory. Here at Taronga Western Plains Zoo we have a lot of larger animals who are a little bit too large to fit into the hospital. So we also have a mobile hospital that can go out to them. And this year one of the memorable ones was our black rhino group. So 4 of our rhinos had anaesthetics in September along with a special team of experts to look at their dental health. That involved anaesthetics in their enclosures with a team of about 30 people involved to make sure that those procedures ran smoothly and get some really good images of those teeth to inform how we look after their health. Some of our larger zoo patients can actually fit into the hospital. Only a few weeks ago we had one of our lionesses, Taronga, who's 19 years old, and she was in the hospital to have an ophthalmology exam to look into a colour change in her iris and make sure that that wasn't anything sinister. Thankfully, those biopsy results have come back all clear and Taronga is back in her enclosure with her sisters. Some of the most common things that we see in our wildlife patients are caused by human-wildlife conflict. So things like animals being hit by cars, caught in fishing lines or with fishing hooks, or in nets or barbed wire. Some particularly memorable cases this year include a platypus with a fish hook caught in her foot. She came from one of the local reserves and was found by a lady walking her dog, who luckily found her and was able to bring her in where she could be treated and rehabilitated and released back to the wild. Another memorable case was a wedge-tailed eagle who'd been hit by a car, and she had a fracture in her wing and it had a lot of damage to her feathers, which meant that she couldn't fly. So after 6 weeks of treatment, her fracture had healed, but we were concerned that she was going to need to spend a long time in care waiting for those feathers to molt and regrow. So we did a procedure called Imping, which is an ancient method where we actually use feathers from another bird and actually attach them onto the wing using a dowel and some glue to recreate that normal wing function. And she was able to be released to the wild only a few days after her imping procedure. But for the animals that do come into the hospital, our visitors can come and see us at work, in our treatment rooms, surgery and in our laboratories. We're so fortunate to have this amazing facility and a dedicated team of experts here in Dubbo, the only wildlife hospital west of the Blue Mountains. And we're also fortunate that we can share all of this important work with our visitors.